Hello, all my merrymakers. I am Becca, and welcome to Bookmark Monday. To all my oldies and goodies that keep on coming back to this particular video segment, thank you very much. To anybody new here, welcome. Bookmark Monday is my weekly video where I pick a pattern source and we go through it, and I pick maybe a pattern or two to possibly do in the future. For whatever reason, I feel like my leg keeps on brushing up against my. You're on a chair. Tripod. That was the word that wanted to come to my brain, but wasn't. We have been going through this book, Crochet Critters by Sarah Zimmerman, not affiliated or associated in any way, sponsored, whatever. It's just a book that I happen to have in my collection. This book seems to be primarily for beginners with an emphasis on being more comfortable with the technique and less about learning new things. Unless you're brand new to amigurumi, then hey, this is for you. We've been through 2 segments of the book. Today we'll do another segment of the book. I think we ended on J. That sounds right, because I was talking about a jellyfish that looked like an octopus to me. Yes, this is looking familiar. All right, so H-I-J. So today we're going to do K-L-M-N-O. So today we'll see what O has in store and how I'm going to take a moment, if it is an octopus, to try to see if there's any difference between how the octopus looks and how the jellyfish looks. Okay? All right. Now that we have that established, by the way, I couldn't think of any other animal that started with J, except for jaguar. So if you have any suggestions on what animal they could have done besides jellyfish, feel free to comment down below. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, look at last week's video. All right. So, this is Katie. Katie the kangaroo. I do like that she has a pouch, and because she has a pouch, she is a she. But you could easily leave that pouch off, and it could be a boy kangaroo. I do feel like, I know they're trying to keep everything the same size, because again, this is more geared towards beginners, and like them not having to buy a whole bunch of new materials. But especially with where the eyes are positioned, I feel like they're very small for the head. Even if it were just, I think those are 9mm. Those are 10. Or, sorry, 12mm. Those look tiny on that head. I would probably go up as far as 20. Maybe it's the picture. I don't know. It looks tiny. As always, it's about 10 inches tall, 8 inches wide. It suggests Bernat Super Value, which is a worsted acrylic, and a size H or 8 or 5mm safety hook. Crochet hook. I don't know why I said safety hook. It's late. It's like 8:00 p.m. on Sunday. And tomorrow is the first day of school, so that's fun. Oh, Lily the lamb. She is adorable. Now, again, Lily does not have to be Lily. She could be Lloyd. If you wanted to make this a boy lamb, you could definitely do that. Or it could be a gender-neutral lamb if you are so inclined. But I think that this is adorable. I think the proportions are correct. And I could see myself making something like this because I love lambs. Both real life ones and stuffy lambs. I actually have quite a few of my own stuffy lambs. Yeah, 10 inches tall, 8 inches wide. And of course, you can make these in any color that you want. We've got Max the monkey. He's not bad. He's not bad. He's not overly cute, in my opinion. Um, I think that this would be a very nice gender neutral thing that you could make for any nursery, especially if it was jungle themed, which seems to be on the trend again. So that's cute without being too cutesy. And I think all of these are big enough to where if you wanted to make garments for the animals, you could. Yeah. Might need a different book for that, or, some inspiration from another source. Now, this is unique. Nina the Nightingale. Look at that. Now, it is a little disturbing to me that Nina has no feet. She's kind of floating in space, but I can see how that would be a difficult thing to, because my first thought is, well, take a pipe cleaner, like the pipe cleaners that you can buy from the store, and like either just find a pipe cleaner and add it to that, or take a pipe cleaner or even a straw and like do an I-cord around it to help, and that would give it some shape and stability. And I-cords are not fun to make, so I can see why they left the feet off of the Nightingale. I would also probably put them off to the side, like here and here. So maybe positioning was a little bit hard. I've never actually seen a nightingale. Now that I think about it, I have to Google an image of a nightingale to see if this is even close. But again, it could be any bird if you wanted. You could make the bird brown and the breast red, and lo and behold, you have a robin. So just because it's for a nightingale doesn't mean it has to be a nightingale. I just put another one they could have done for, it could be an owl. What do you want to think? You think it's another bird? Oh, I called it! I called it! I called it! I called it! Oswald the owl. Now, I'm going to sound like a broken record. Those safety eyes need to be bigger. And they need to be positioned a little bit more center of those circles, in my opinion, to look more like an owl. This makes me hope that P is a penguin. That would be really fun to have 3 birds in a row like that. Which one to pick? I'm torn between the lamb and the owl. If I make the owl, I'm definitely getting bigger safety eyes and I'm putting them more center. And all I can think of is the Tootsie Pop commercial. Showing my age here. Mr. Owl! Leaving it there so I don't get hit with copyright infringement. I have a lot of lambs, so I think I'm going to put a sticker on the owl. I have reorganized my space. It's a lot more neater. It's a lot easier to find things. I'm very happy about it. So there we go. We have now marked 3 patterns in this book. I think we've got, with us hitting O today, I think that means we have 2 more sessions of this book. and then I will see. So I'm going to start saying now, um, if you would like to suggest a type of pattern source, I can look and see if I have that type of pattern source in my collection. You know, whether it's like, oh, knit something, or um, prayer shawls, or whatever it is. No, it can't be something super specific like Crochet Critters by this person. Like, nobody asked for a amigurumi or anything like that. It was just something I decided on. So, like, I've got a couple of scarves, books, or pattern sources. I've got a lot of knitting magazines and crochet magazines, so we could go through a couple of those if you want. If you don't have a preference and just say pick whatever you want, that's fine too. But I want you guys to enjoy this segment, and maybe get inspired by this segment. And hey, maybe if you disagree with me on, oh no, I think that pattern's perfect, or ooh, I would do this in this color. I mean, that's what the comment section is for, in my opinion. And yes, I am fishing because, you know, it helps my channel grow. And I want to reach more people and help inspire more people. I'm not going to get monetized anytime soon. I just want to help people. I know how much having a hobby that you can feel connected with other people can help your mental load. And on that note, sorry, as I go deeper, minutia. Tomorrow we will do Let's Talk Tuesday, which is my monthly video that I'm trying to do at the very beginning of the first Tuesday of every month. Sometimes I forget. And then we've got All the Things Thursday coming up. And Start Stitching Saturday. So, like, lots of videos this week. So make sure you've got your notifications on too, which doesn't work unless you're subscribed. So since I basically just did my whole outro without actually doing my outro, I'm just going to say, and on that note, make what makes you merry. Ciao.